What is up, Wolverine Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronan. You can find me on Twitter at TJ_Ronan. We have a commitment, our first one of Victor's weekend, boys. Let's get it. We are looking at Donovan Johnson, four-star running back out of IMG Academy, the best high school in the nation. This is a little bit of a controversial addition to the class, and I will get into that. We will go over why it's controversial, what is the concerns with this commitment. But I will say what we're going to do is we're going to look at his freshman tape, we're going to look at his sophomore tape, and we are going to talk about why there is some discernment or some disagreement about taking a player like Donovan Johnson this early in the cycle. And we will get into that right now, but let's take a look. So right now he is 247 composite, ranked 232. He is a four-star. A little background on Donovan Johnson. So when he was a freshman, this kid was considered elite, okay? Potential five-star, one of the top running backs in the nation, just a straight dog. And we're going to look at his highlight tapes. You guys are going to see that. I mean, you can see the player that everyone was looking at, you know. I mean, you'll see it. Let's just jump right to it. Actually, let me just get through this. But his sophomore year was a bit of a down year. It wasn't the same. And we'll also look at the differences between the tape. And you guys will also, I think, see the same thing that I see when I analyze the tape. It seems to be a lack of explosiveness and a couple other things that we'll hit on. And then unfortunately this year, prior to his junior year, he tore his ACL. And I see a lot of people discussing, like, why are we taking an injured running back before seeing if he can get back to playing speed and things of that nature. But a little intel is the fact that he has now been cleared to begin training. He should be good to go this season. This is going to be a player we're going to watch extremely closely. Like, what's his senior year going to look like? What is his production? How is he looking? Can he get back to freshman year form? And we're going to get into all that. So let's pull up his huddle tape. Let's get into this. I'm actually pretty excited to break his film down. I mean, we're going to do his freshman tape first. I think that's the best approach, so you guys can get an idea of why Tony Alford has fallen in love with this player. So here we go. Let's pull it up. So here's Donovan Johnson's freshman year. As you can see, 8.1s per carry. And you're going to see right now a dynamic back. Like, you're going to see, look at him hit the hole. Look at his vision. Like, this is a freshman, guys. Like, obviously, I would like to see more breakaway speed here. But again, he's a freshman. We must remember this. Like, kids get stronger, kids get faster. But just watch the film. You can see, like, he has a nose for the end zone, has some power, hard to break, like, hard to get taken down on first contact, which you want to see in a running back of this stature. But, like, you know, we're watching this. Look at this. Hey, first contact, get out of my face. Let's keep going. Look at his speed. You are seeing some breakaway here. Like, you're seeing, and this is, like, guys, again, this is why he was considered almost a five-star, or going to be a five-star, a highly elite running back in the nation. If this was the player that I saw on the sophomore tape, which we will get into, look at him fight. Look at him fight. Look at him go. Dog. This is who Tony Alford's betting on, this player right here, okay? Right now, Tony Alford is taking a little bit of a buy low approach. And why do I say that? There are teams who were high on him who have cooled. And the reason why they've cooled is because they just want to see his progress from his injury. They want to see, can he get back to this form? Can he be this type of running back? Well, Tony Alford has built a relationship with this young man for over 2 years when he was previously at Ohio State. So this is why their connection is so strong. And in truth, Donovan Johnson and Tony Alford are betting on each other here. They believe in each other. That's good. I'm for that. I'd like to see what we do with it. And it's just going to be a player we watch. And I also want to preface this too, guys. Remember our running back class of last year. We had Micah Capana and Jordan Marshall added to the class. We are in a room where we can take a gamble, if you want to call it a gamble, or we can take the risk of, can we buy low and get an ROI on our investment. And I think it's potentially possible. It's just unfortunate his junior year was cut short. We didn't get to see a junior year film. So this is the player we're looking at his freshman year. I'm going to bring up his sophomore year tape, and then we are going to see the difference. See, when you watch this film, you see a player who can take first contact, have some breakaway speed, has good vision, good balance. Like his balance as a freshman is insane. Elite. It's not even insane. It's just elite. Look at him get to the corner. Look at him get to the sideline. Not afraid of contact. You love to see that shit. So let's pull up his sophomore year film right now. We'll get to that right now. And then this is now where I watch the film. This is his most recent film, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. See, to me, I see a running back who, and this is the first tape we will see, but he looks a little choppy. His balance doesn't look there. His center of gravity looks a little off. Also, you will see he's running too fast. He's not letting his lanes open. And look at him, like he's making contact. He's fighting, but like there's no balance. He looks a little stiff. I don't know if he gained too much mass. I don't know what happened here. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field. This is when he was at, I believe it was his first year at IMG. I could be mistaken though. Is this IMG? It is. Yeah, so this is his first year at IMG. This is probably a higher level of competition that he's going against. But even so, I'm just not seeing. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just not seeing the same caliber of running back that I saw his freshman year. But look at his build, though. Look at his thighs. Look at his glutes. I mean, he's built. He's built so well. It's like insane. Like if this kid can really find his game again, we might have gotten one, boys. Like we might have gotten a real steal here. But as you can see, he's getting caught from behind. Like me personally, and I'd like to get your guys' feedback in the comments. I don't see the same running back from his freshman year to his sophomore year. Like, look how easily, like, he's just not getting there. Like when he's making his cuts, his balance seems a little off. He just seems a little stiff to me. His acceleration isn't as great. You don't see him breaking the big runs. But we're gonna find out. He's got an off season right here where he tore his ACL, and he's gonna show the world who he is. And I obviously, we at the Voice of College Football, the Michigan channel, we fully support his mission, and we hope he can achieve what I know he wants to achieve, which is obviously be the best version of himself. So we're definitely going to keep tabs on this prospect as the year goes on. I'll give updates. I might even do something this season where we give weekly updates on our prospects. It's an idea we're playing with. But let's so as you can see, the tape's actually almost over. But I mean, I kind of hope you guys see the difference between his freshman year and sophomore year. The reason why he was regarded so highly earlier in his career, and he's dropped in the rankings, and then obviously the injury that'll do that to you. But it just, to me, is not fully the same player he was younger or his freshman year. And it's just something we're going to have to watch. Tony Alford has put his stamp of approval on it. And I know we're going to get questions on the Tuesday show, and we will cover this more. Jordan Davison, they were in on, but they tried to make they tried to get him to make a decision, so they would know that where he stands in the class. What is the outlook for? Him at Michigan, and they didn't get the response they wanted. So this is why they have moved forward and taken Donovan Johnson out of IMG, and it's the same thing we went through last year with Taylor Tatum and Micah Capana, where yes, you have interest from the player. Yes, it is mutual, but we are in a very fluid recruiting world where NIL matters a lot. And not that Michigan isn't doing NIL, because they are. But what I mean by that is a Marquise Davis situation can happen like this. That's all it takes is one phone call. So Michigan is trying to secure its class and build its future, because they really are trying to focus on 26. So that's kind of where we are. So let's take a look at the class as a whole. 247 is a little slow on a Sunday. They have not added Donovan Johnson yet, but as you can see, we have 8 in the class. It is 9 now with Donovan Johnson. We have our 2 running backs. I will also bring up the depth chart so we can take a look together at what does this class look like on the field. Let's see, why is it not there? It is. Okay. So here's our depth chart. And as you can see, we have our running backs. We have our H-back and Eli Owens. Andrew Olish, guys, got a crystal ball today. One of my locks. So, for those new to the channel, I give locks. They've been going well. I put out some new locks. Things seem to be trending very well. I'm happy with all of my predictions so far. Andrew Olish is looking good for Michigan. So, that'll be our tight end of the future, but he will not be added until he commits. This is our class outlook. I'm very happy with this class outlook. I do agree with some of the people out there giving a little criticism about taking Donovan Johnson so early without seeing the results of his recovery. I also agree that we could have maybe waited, but hey, Tony Alford believes in it. And look, if the kid can be like his freshman year film, then I'm good with it, man. It's a solid addition to the class. And I know they got their sights on some 26 players who are elite. So we'll see what they can do there. But all right, guys, I'm TJ Ronan. Michigan got their first commit. This will not be their last commit of the day. I'm very positive they're getting more today and weeks to come. This is a big weekend. My prediction was 6 commits out of the weekend. I have been told that number was low. So we'll see what comes of it. We are going to cover all of Michigan recruiting from here all the way to the season. This is your place for it. If you are not a member of Michigan Football, the voice of college football, please please subscribe. If you guys want to support the channel through contribution, please become a member. We have a growing community. Our first hangout is next week. Looking forward to it, meeting all the members. That's going to be Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We'll be promoting that on Tuesday's show. We have a Tuesday show, Michigan Wolverines Live with me, John Diadamo, and Ferris joins us. And then on Thursday, we got the call-in show. And this week's call-in show, I'm going to have Darren Talks Ball because my guy knows ball. So thank you for watching. You may see me today. We may have another video. We may have some more commits. You could probably bet on that. And I'm out. Go Blue.